Nobody? All right, see ya.
No, no. All right. Bob's going to kick us off. Bob, go ahead with your question for Austin.
Since you won the regular season title, do you feel like you're the favorite?
No, no, not at all. I think the 20 car has to be the favorite. Honestly, I think that they've just been really fast all season long. Obviously, they have 6 wins on the year. The main reason why we were able to win the regular season championship is we were just very consistent each and every week. Where the 20, they probably had a little more of that roller coaster finishes kind of going. We were just kind of even kilt. We kind of just stayed really consistent. Don't get me wrong, we had some finishes that were a little roller coaster as well, but so yeah, I mean, I don't see us being a clear favorite. I think kind of the 20 is, but um, I think that we're a good enough team, we're a good enough organization to be able to make it to the Final Four. And if you make it to that Final Four, anything can happen.
Thank
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Our next question will go to Matt Weaver. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Austin. Thanks for taking time today. At various points throughout your Xfinity tenure, you've kind of been labeled the super speedway drafting kind of guy. And like even Dale kind of mentioned that before. And then he's like, well, he proved me something last week. Is that something that's ever given you kind of a chip on your shoulder and you want to validate that you're more than just the super speedway guy?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of laugh anytime someone says that, just because if you look at my wins back on the truck level, I won on all different types of racetracks. I won a dirt race, I won Watkins Glen, mile and a half, super speedways. There was a lot of different racetracks that I won at. So I've always felt like I can win at any given racetrack that we go to. Don't get me wrong. I've been working each and every year, each and every week, each and every month on my racecraft and the things that I do on the racetrack to be a better race car driver. And I do feel like I'm more complete Austin Hill going into this playoffs. But yeah, I mean, it gives me a little bit of chip on my shoulder. Just I've always been that guy that no one really talks about a whole lot. I've always been kind of the dark horse, and so yeah, I mean, it kind of just gives me a little chip on my shoulder. It kind of makes me want to dig deeper to prove everybody that I can win on all these different sorts of racetracks. And all you got to do is look at what we've done this season with us getting the regular season championship. We ran inside the top 5 on a lot of different racetracks, so we're able to get it done on a lot of different circuits, not only the super speedways.
And then kind of a big picture Xfinity Series question. You've been able to drive, the K&N cars and trucks and the Xfinity car, the Cup car. I'm curious, where does this platform, the Xfinity Series car, rank to you? Because drivers seem to just love this car. Why is it such a driver favored car?
Yeah, I mean, just the Xfinity car itself, it's just so much fun to drive. It has low downforce, low side force, slipping and sliding around a lot. You can really hang the cars out and get it on the right rear. You can slide them around. And yeah, you might pay a little bit of a penalty on burning the right rear up, but you can kind of drive the car really, really hard and ask a lot. Cars. Probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but I just think the Xfinity car is definitely the best series out there right now. I think it should be what the Cup guys are running, just because it is just they put on a good show on every racetrack you go to. It doesn't matter what race going on. That
All right. Our next question will go to Rob and then Mitchell. Go ahead, Rob.
Thanks, Amanda. Questions for you. What has your relationship with crew chief Andy Street been like since you've been with RCO? Competitive winning driver in Xfinity.
Yeah, we're with Andy Street's been great. Last year was our first year together, first time ever meeting Andy, and I knew that we needed to try to figure each other out as soon as possible last year if we were going to have a shot making it in the playoffs deep. And, I thought we did a really good job of learning each other well. And we've just kind of carried that over into this season. This season has been one of those seasons where, if I say certain things on the radio, he just kind of understands where I'm coming, what we're looking for in the race car. And that's one reason why you see us, even if we don't unload the best, and maybe we don't even start stage one the best, you see us at the end of these races fighting for a win or fighting for a top 5, because we're just making our race car better each and every stop. So we've really started to learn each other a lot. We still got a lot of work to do to be able to compete for the title if we want to at Phoenix, but we're really close. And then, on your other question with the ARCA car, I think the ARCA car really it kind of drives similar to the Xfinity car in a sense, and always ran really well in the K&N series, ARCA series, that type of thing. And you're slipping and sliding around and that and all that, and just kind of learn how dirty air works and just the way to position your car if you're behind other competitors when we raced on the 1 mile tracks or even the 1.5 mile tracks. So there's a lot of things that I learned in the ARCA series that I've kind of applied to today.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right. Our next question will go to Mitchell. Go ahead, Mitchell.
Austin, one of the big stories in the Cup Series right now is the fact that Martin Truex Jr. is on that playoff cut line despite winning the regular season championship. As the guy that won the regular season championship in the Xfinity Series, does it make you nervous at all seeing that, or do you still feel confident that you can get through this round fairly easily?
Well, I was feeling a little bit more confident about it until I saw what happened to Truex on Sunday. I think it's one of those things that even though you have these bonus points, you have these points to fall back on, it can dwindle away and go away very quickly. So, you can't get complacent. You can't, ease up and think that you're just going to have, this nice, easy ride to the Final Four. You got to keep pushing hard. You got to keep staying aggressive like we have all season long, because something like what happened to Truex could easily happen to us Friday night, and then we're in a hole trying to dig ourselves out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. We'll take our final question from Nathan. Go ahead, Nathan.
Hey, Austin, appreciate the time. Just how do these first 3 tracks in the round of 12 kind of shake out for you? Obviously, it's a little bit different than last year with Bristol in the playoffs, Talladega out. So how do these first 3 races kind of stack up for you guys?
Yeah, I think they stack up pretty well for us. We actually had a really, really fast car last year at Bristol, finished 3rd, thought we had a shot at winning the race, got a little bit of damage, and that kind of hurt our performance, made us really loose. And so we were able to salvage top 3 though for the day. And so I thought that was great. So feel really good about there. And then the next 2.5 miles that we go to, I think that we can win at either one of those. I think our 1.5 mile program's been our strong suit. I think that, for RCR in general, we've just been a lot better on the 1.5 miles than we are at the short track. So feel really good about all the 1.5 miles that we're going to and this round. And if we do make it to the round of 8. So very excited to get going next week at Texas after we get Bristol over with.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
All right. Austin, thank you so much. Quickly, before you leave, because we were doing that switcheroo, I should say, with Brad, and you guys were, having a good time there talking. Just real quickly so that we have this on, sound on our end, but for winning the regular season championship, I know you referenced that in a few questions, but what does that mean to you and also to your team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great accomplishment just to show that we were able to put the full season together. We were able to do our job and we were very consistent all season long. Getting the extra 15 bonus points was great, like I said earlier, and thought I felt really good about it until Sunday, like I was saying. But yeah, I mean, just knowing that we have the regular season under wraps was great. But I've also done that on the truck side, and it didn't work out for me too well. So hopefully it works out better for me this year.
All right. Thank you again, Austin. Best of luck this weekend in Bristol.
Appreciate it.